Blessing, blessing, blessing. Peace, love, and blessing to each and every one. How you guys doing? Hope you guys had an awesome Sunday. I hope you guys relax, eat, relax, and getting yourself prepared. Maybe for tomorrow walk or whatever plan for tomorrow. But I hope you guys doing pretty good. Peace, love, and blessing to all. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna just hold on a few more minutes and we could talk about gardening and we could touch other topic at the same time. So how you guys doing? Peace and love and blessing. Thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Blessings. So maybe we could play some music meanwhile until we see a few more people and then we could have a conversation. Yeah. All right, all right, all right. What's going on? What's going on? How you gardeners doing? I know you guys have your fall garden and I hope you guys gardening doing pretty good. I hope the weather ain't doing you too bad and your plants them doing good. Because we're not trying to plant food that they could die. We're trying to plant food. Hey Fifi Johnny, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes, we're trying to plant food to grow, not for food to die. So we're praying for some decent weather. I'm praying for you guys have some decent weather during this year. The balance of this year into spring. Because honestly, I'm only planting garlic and onion and I know that they can take any kind of weather. So if you have fruit trees, especially if you have them in containers, start putting them up. Especially when you get in that crazy winter, yeah, you need to start putting them up somewhere or start covering them, start preparing, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing great. Hope you having a great Sunday. Yes, I am. Thank you for that. Yes, I am. Yes. Well, you know, I know it's fall and people planting their fall garden, so I'm just here for any question, like anybody have any question or somebody, you know, or somebody want to share some information about gardening and their experience. But I do think fall is a good time to plant certain plants like broccoli and those plants, because the thing about it, we have this kind of weather that they love, the cold weather. They love the cold weather. So if you plant them now, it's a good time. I'm planning for my spring garden, but I will start my seed in April, May. Okay, that's awesome. April, May. Oh man, you got a Fifi Johnny, you have a real short growing season. Around those time, I'm basically eating already from my garden. So you basically have a real short growing season. Wow. So that makes sense. That makes sense. You should definitely start your seeds indoor, or the only how you can do it is if you decide to buy plants, and I don't think that make any sense. Buying any plant, I don't think it make any sense. So, but yeah, but you have a pretty, by the time January, honestly, January, February, I already start sowing seed already, because my time of planting is March, April. That's when I start basically planting. Eddie Mood, what's going on, man? What's going on? Thank you for being here. Yes, that's why I plant so much, and also I plant a fall garden. That's I give you, honestly, I give you right for that, because plant as much as you can, because you do have a short growing season. And I try to do the same, because most of my food I plant them in the spring. Most of my food I plant them in the spring, and I try to plant as much as I can, because I already know where after November that's it. So I try to put in a lot of food within the spring. In the summer, I barely plant in anything, honestly. It's more harvest I'm doing. So you're right. Plant as much as you can when you hit those times that you could have food to last you through the winter. Yes, that make a lot of sense. I do the same. Okay, I do the same 100% from seed. Yeah, I'm not, honestly, it's not too, I'm not gonna tell people, oh, don't go to the store. I don't want to do that, because, you know, I just don't want to make people believe that I'm telling them what to do. So anything I do is what I'm doing. But I personally, I rather invest in a grow light and set my own seed than to go and buy a plant for $5. I mean, a lot of people could do that, but I want to do that. Some people don't have the patience to go into sowing seed, setting seed. Some people don't want to do that, which I understand, and I'm not here to knock anybody about what you want to do or what you should do. You got to make up your mind what you want to do. But for me, I'm going to start sowing my seed. And I don't know what kind of weather you get, Fifi, Johnny, and D-Mood. I don't know what kind of weather you get. But I start planting peppers like in March. Peppers, tomato, I start planting them in March. Yeah. I only buy starter if I put my starch out to all the. All right, right. To add the cold kill them off. Yeah. Because you know what? That do happen as well. Thank you for mentioning that, because that do happen. Sometimes we put, the weather is so nice, and we decide, all right, we're gonna start putting our seedling outside. It happened to me before. Put my seedling outside to get the sun, and sometimes you forget them overnight, and then the coldness come down overnight and just kill them. So I know what you're saying. In case that happens, then you go and buy. I totally agree with that. Okay. Start my seed indoors, second week of March. Okay. So you guys basically start planting April, May. I'm telling you, April, May, my garden already growing. My garden green in April, May. And me harvesting at the same time around those time, yeah. But it's just because of time different and different zone. Different zone carry different weather. So if you have long growing season, it's easier than the short growing season. From November to March, temperature just run anywhere from 30 to 0. Oh wow. Yeah, you hitting some serious weather in the mood, yeah. So I definitely understand. I understand. Sometimes I get cold weather, but not like that. Not every day. Sometimes you wake up in the morning and it's freezing. Then time as the sun come out, the freezing just disappear. Then when it come back in the night, it get cold again. So that is pretty, yeah, that is pretty cool. So that gives you time where you can say, all right, I can start planting. So because I plant peppers, tomatoes in March and nothing happened to them. I have plenty seed devote. Okay. Yes. Anyone who have short growing season, I recommend, I personally will say invest in a grow light. Invest in a grow light and lawn. You understand? Read the direction. See how the distance you got to keep the light away from them. And just proceed. Because it's going to save you a lot of money. You know, I invest like $100 in grow lights, okay? So far, I think I invest like $100 in grow lights. But guess what? I already made back that money a long time ago. Yeah, I already saved that money. In 1 year, I saved back that money. Yeah, because think about it, going and buy plants. And I plant a lot of different plants. So think about it. You really trying to buy plants because you don't want to buy a grow light and see how much it's going to cost you in 1 year. Okay. Okay, I have enough feed to share too. All right, okay. That's good, man. I love that. Save your seed. I believe in saving seed. I don't care what nobody say. I think everyone should have a stack of seed somewhere in case anything happen. Yeah. Planter, I need your address to send you the pumpkin seed and Korean melon seed. Okay, where do you have an email address in your description, in your bio? If you have an email address there, I will check it out. I will send it to your email address. Okay, Dimoon? All right. Yes, I have 2 grow lights and 5 shop lights. All right, okay. That's cool. Yeah, Dimoon is the one where say we get pumpkin from where his mother bring for him. So that might be some good seed to get that kind of pumpkin, because you know you have lot of different kind of pumpkin. So that might be a good pumpkin seed to get as well. And yes, I'm opening up the space. So I'm gonna have my own little area where I'm planting pumpkin, because I have a ton of pumpkin seed myself. Where I'm planting my pumpkin, my different type of squash, my tomato. Yeah. And I already start walking already. I'm just waiting until the weather dry down the grass them a little more. And the vines, because you know, when the weather dry them down, look behind me. Look in my background. You see those vines running up on these trees? These vines, you got to attack them from the roots. Because all that you're seeing is a lot of vines run from the ground up. They have that you could swing on, you know, like in the jungle how Tarzan used to be swinging on. Yeah. So I got to attack them from the root because they spread. So I'm waiting till the winter hit that I can get in there and start putting in some more. I have grow lights. I have 2 uploaded video on my winterizing with my grow lights. Okay, all right. And what I do, okay, do you have poison ivy there? Be careful with those. Yes, I have poison ivy. Yes, I do. I have poison ivy right down to the bottom. Yeah, I have poison ivy. So I try to, when I'm cutting, I try to have a long sleeve. I kind of try to dress up a certain way because, you know, I'm trying to protect myself because you just never know. I cover my hair because sometimes you don't know what kind of insect or what can be on these limbs could fall in your hair. So I try to prep myself, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for that, Fifi Jordy. I appreciate that. I'm going to grow sorrel next year. My mom gave me the seed she brought from. Oh, really? You know what, Dimon? Maybe I might need a couple of them too if you have enough. And if you need any seed from me, I can give you lots of seeds. So if you have enough sorrel, I will be grateful if I can get a couple from you as well, because I plant sorrel. I had 1 sorrel tree this year and it grew about 7 feet, but it did not produce anything. So I'm trying to see if I can plant them indoors that I can get them early, that I can get some sorrel to drink. Because I mean, you know how it is, man. When you plant a tree, gets so big and you ain't get nothing from it. Let me see. Okay. Plant a sandy link so the tree of us can talk. Here, I don't know to do. I don't know how to do it on this platform here. I ain't learned it here as yet. The only how I can do that is if I end the live and come back over and do it on another live and another platform. But this one, I don't know how to do that sharing on this platform. Let me see, me too. I have plenty of sorrel seed. Okay, well, if you have plenty, I will appreciate if you can give me a few of them. Have any of you ever seen the white sorrel? No, I never saw the white sorrel. Never. I heard about it though. I heard about it, but I never saw it. Yeah, I heard about it, but never saw it. Okay. I just share you out plan. All right, thank you. I appreciate that, Fifi Jordy. I appreciate that. Yes, I just love, you know, I mean, when we're talking about gardening, I just, you know, gardening is one of my passion, and I take I take it very serious. I take gardening very, very, very serious, and I love to grow food. I love to grow healthy food. So I do whatever it takes for me to be able to accomplish that. So like, okay, all right, the mood. Yes, we grow up with white sorrel. No, I can't. I don't know. I just can't remember. I just can't remember seeing the white sorrel. I got to ask somebody. I got to ask somebody down there. Because, man, it's been a long time. I can't remember seeing the white sorrel, honestly. But I do heard about it. And the one I have, honestly, I thought I was going and get some sorrel to make some juice this year, man. I was for Christmas time. I really thought I was going and get some sorrel. Didn't produce anything, and then the frost come and beat it down. Yeah, so, but I'm not gonna give up. And I have pigeon peas. I bought a bag from this guy from the farmer's market. And what I did, I was trying to test them. Yeah, I tried to test them. I put them in salt and paper, tissue paper, and I see they start pushing roots. So it proves to me that they're good. So I'm excited because I love pigeon peas. I honestly, hey, good eat, Homestead, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Honestly, for me, I rather planting pigeon peas than beans. Yeah, I rather plant pigeon peas than beans because pigeon peas produce a lot more. Yes, pigeon peas produce a lot more than beans. Sometimes you picking pigeon peas by half bucket of pigeon peas one time from just a few trees. Yeah. So that's what I want to invest my time into. Let me see. I have some from back home because I've never been successful in growing sorrel here, but I make sure I have some. Okay, all right. Pigeon peas and sorrel. Yes, yes, yes. I really thought I was going to get some sorrel this year, but I did not. So maybe I might go to the farmer's market and see if I can get some from there. Because sometimes, even though sometimes I believe they don't grow them how I want. Maybe they do, but I I just gotta maybe I gotta try because I do love sorrel juice. Okay, I need some pigeon peas. Well, I have some. I have some, and I try, like I said, I put them on a tissue and I see they start pushing out because I wanted to know. Just like you say, you try them before planting time. So yeah, I do the same. So I try them and they're good. So I guess I could give you some of them. All right, Dimu, thank you. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Yes. So I already start. I get some potato. I get some potato, like potato from the island. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. I bought some today. Yeah, I bought some today. And I can't wait to start putting them in the dirt that they can start pushing leaf, because I'm trying to be ahead this year. Because why I'm trying to be ahead this year? Last year I had was to start my garden so late. Usually January I'm in the garden is a good thing. I prepare my garden last fall. So this year I usually plant broccoli, collard greens, cabbage and stuff in the January around there. But I was over 2 months delay this year, but I was still able to plant so much and still able to harvest a lot. So this year, next year, I'm trying to give myself a head start. I'm trying to prepare myself all now. I'm start setting up my grow lights. I'm getting ready. I'm start setting seed. I'm testing seeds, that new seed that I have, to make sure that they good. I'm trying the potato, put it in dirt. The mood, couple nights ago, the mood was showing me some that he put in dirt and they was growing. So I already start doing that as well, because I want to be ahead. I don't want to be, when the fall hit, I'm behind like last year. I want to be ahead of time planting. So now I'm preparing the soil and just leave it to rest for that 4, 5, at least 3 months. Then when the weather starts changing, I start planting. Yeah. Guys, last night, guys, we was here last night about, I come on about 1 o'clock last night. I was testing the app, and listen me, playing music. I was basically playing music through the app. And man, we had a great time last night. We was on that thing for hours. I think we spent about 4 hours. David was there. Angela Delight was there. Well, I think D-Mood, I think you come in as well. And other people that I didn't know. But we had a beautiful time last night. So I'm really thinking I like the quick on the Snapchat. Yeah. Yes, yes, it was. We had a good time, and you guys know David already. Oh, but David had me cracking up, Jeff. But it was late, so I really didn't expect. Yeah, we was clubbing last night. I didn't expect anybody wanna join, so I was, cause I still trying out the app, playing the music, and we had a beautiful time. You know, the music was so calm and then he had some meditation music that make you, it was nice. It was nice. I think I'm gonna do that again next Saturday, because it was really nice. Yes, the mood, yes, yes, it was really nice. The music was nice and the vibes was just right. We had a good time. People come in there and stay for with us for I mean, it wasn't. It at one. It had like 9 people inside of it, 9, 10 people or most. But people was actually staying inside there and enjoying themselves. So yeah, the vibes, the music was just right. Yeah, it's good to have this time. Not not to say partying and going crazy. It's just a peaceful vibes that make you feel at peace. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. Yes. So yes, guys, for the people who have short growing season, remember to check out your frost, the last frost. Find out when is your last frost, because that is important for the spring. Before the spring, your last frost, you find that out and you get your soil and everything ready. So when that time comes, you start planting. And for people with short growing season, if it's me, what I want to do, I want to start preparing my soil in the fall. I would not, in the fall and the winter, I wouldn't wait until the spring. So once you prepare your soil that time, it gotta give you that jump start, that push start. So by the time you plant them ready to go. Because most of these compost really do not break down as yet. Yes, very mellow and calm music. Yeah, man, that vibes was right, man. I'm telling you, that vibes was, yeah, the kind of music was just something for you listen and, it was nice. It was nice. We was there for, man, I come off, I think it's after 4 this morning. I closed down after 4. And I think we start like after 12, 1 o'clock, something like that. Just strictly music. Yeah. Peaceful. Everybody was just vibes in. And you know David already. David got to vibe. David got to, David operate already. But it was pretty nice. Sometimes we gotta spend a little time with ourselves because honestly, the peace of mind, man, a peace of mind is a blessing. To able to accomplish a peace of mind, it's a blessing where you could relax. Yeah, where you could relax and just move to the rhythm. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Yeah, it was a party. I'm telling you. Was it crowded? Was just a few people, but the vibes was right. I'm telling you, David was in there. David and Mike here at the garden. Mike here at the garden as well was there. Other content creator coming that I know as well. That was there as well and spent some time. Oh yes, we definitely gonna have it next week at 11. We're starting at 11 p.m. Next week, Saturday at 11 p.m. So it's a late night thing. By that time, everybody might done the live. So everybody relaxing and you just want to listen for a moment, meditation music. And it's just music, a few of them, people singing, but most is just music, this calm music just going, man. It was nice. It was really nice. Yes, it was nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, David and Mike was up inside there, man. David and Mike. You, you, you don't know how that works already, Fifi Jordy. They was up in there. I think we all leave the same time. I think Mike say he was leaving, then you know I just close it down that time. But we was there, and all I'm doing is laughing. They got me laughing, man, I'm telling you. Laughing, and the music was so peaceful. The vibes was nice. Yes, David ain't a joke, man. Okay. How? How? Wait, hold on. How is that? Okay, hold on. Somebody say they're trying to type in the chat and they get black. How is that? Man, I'm still learning this app, man. I don't understand how that. Yes, yes, the vibes was right. The vibes was right. For real. We had fun for hours. David got me laughing for hours. He had my class night. Yes, okay. I'm still listening and looking at video. I don't understand how you think. I mean, I don't even have the night bot up there. I don't even have the night bot for say it, you know, that it blocking anyone. Night bot block is not. That's what I'm saying. I don't have it, so I don't understand how it block. I don't understand. And I don't understand. And in that night, but it's not here. I don't understand, man. Okay, guys, give me like a minute. Let me just go and see if I can see anything over here. Just give me give me a few seconds, please. Yes, someone telling me they're trying to type and it's like erasing it. I don't understand because I don't even have it set up here. Yes, guys. So, yes. So next Saturday night, man, we try to have the vibes again. It's a vibe that can put you to sleep. Like for the people who have a hard time going to sleep, yeah, that kind of music can make you sleep like a baby. Yeah. So that we could, I'm gonna do that on Saturday night. So maybe it could help some people sleep at peace and give them that Saturday night peace of mind after working all week. Working all week, and you know you just need that peace, that rest. Yeah. Yes, guys. So for the spring, for the spring coming here, this year coming, I hey Fifi Johnny, I sent a few squash for. I think I tell you this before. I sent a few squash for you. The long, long squash. Yeah. So if you grow them, you know what to do. Just make sure you leave one that you can get some seed from them, because it's an Italian squash, and I really don't see much of them. I really don't see much of them. I can't remember seeing them until I get the seed from them. So, and I also give away a lot of them already. I just have a few left right now. But one, the vines run just like pumpkins. The vines run like pumpkin, and they produce at least 12. Some of them be at least 12 of them within a year. This is I'm choosing what to grow. I'm not growing any and anything. I'm choosing what to grow. The reason why I'm choosing what to grow, I'm looking for food. Because during the winter, I don't want to have to go and buy food. I want to plant enough to last you through the winter. So I'm trying. Yes, I'm planting vegetables. Yes, I'm planting edibles like collard greens and these things. But I also want food, sweet potato, regular potato, yam. These kind of food, Edos, these kind of food, I want to have these food. Because once you have these food, is so much things you can do with them. So much things. That's how I'm looking. That's how I'm thinking. Have food to last you till the following spring. So when the spring come back, you start growing food again, and somebody has me blocked. See if any of you must have me blocked. Fifi, hello, Fifi, could you check? I was just on Urban and she saw my chat. Okay, okay. You know what I'm think I'm gonna do? I'm excited about things like pumpkin, sweet potato, edibles, and anything like that. Yes, that's the kind of stuff I'm trying to grow. Food, not just anything. So I'm choosing what I'm spending my time into. Could anybody check? Because he telling me that he cannot get in. I don't understand why. Okay, give me a second again. Give me a second. Let me just check for a minute. Yes, honestly I do think is I don't know, but the thing is not here, so I don't understand how he cannot get in. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can. Give me a few minutes, guys. Just listen to some music meanwhile. I don't know what's going on because the night bot is not active, so I really don't know what's going on. I went and checked, but it's not active. I don't have nothing lined out for it to do, so I don't know what's going on, brother. I really don't. Yes, brother, I have no idea what's going on. Maybe just try go out and come back in and see. Like come out of YouTube and come back in and see what's going on. Alright guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Because we're going to be talking about gardening. We're going to be talking about different things tonight. Okay, so please do not forget to hit the like button. Hey, Creative Girl Homestead, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes. Guys, last Thursday, our promise was to have a seed giveaway, but I also forgot it was Thanksgiving at the same time. So I'm gonna have it this Thursday instead of last Thursday, because when I realized, I said, oh my goodness, it's Thanksgiving. But I did come on after later on in the night. But I want to do it this Thursday coming. I want to have that seed giveaway, and I also want to talk about anyone who want to be in the Herb Garden Challenge for next spring. You can press 1 and let us know, because we're going to have a garden challenge for next spring. And that video, that person who win, we're going to give them a prize, and we also going to promote their videos, and just promote their videos, that video, to different platform. Okay, so if you didn't raise your hand and you here, please let us know, because this gonna be exciting. Yes, Fifi Johnny, you ain't got, yes. Hold on a little. When by that time, maybe December, I'm gonna keep talking about it, and by December, then we're gonna put everything together. Basically, we're gonna give it till the ending of December, that you can join, you can participate in this garden challenge, this Herb Garden Challenge. So we could wait till next, like the ending of December. Yes, so what I will tell you guys, man, I'm not telling you guys to, guys, I want you all to understand me very clearly. My way of growing food is not everybody way of growing food. Okay? And I'm not trying to tell you how to grow your garden and how to grow your food. I'm just giving ideas of ways, different ways you can grow food. So I'm not trying to convince you into how you should plant your food and how you should grow your food. But one thing I'm going to tell you, in gardening, you never finish learning. You always going to learn something new. So if me, as a gardener, I'm listening to somebody, I'm watching somebody video, and they have some points, I'm going to try them. I'm going to definitely try them. Try their ideas. You know, because this is how you develop and get better. Dreadlocks Fairy, my name. My mama said she's not getting her garden ready till March. I'm trying to see if I help her, if she is willing to prep over the winter. Well, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. Helping your mom, and also trying to prep in the winter. I do believe we all should prep our garden in the winter. I do believe that. I think it's a beautiful idea. Hello, Jedlocks Fairy, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay, give me a second, guys. Let me see. Yeah, so the fall, I think, honestly, I understand a lot of people don't have the space. Some people planting in the backyard, some people planting on balcony. So I'm basically understanding that it's gonna be different for people like that. But so who I'm really referring to is the people who have the space, who able to put things in a corner, who able to grab some leaf and throw them in an area, who able to do these things. Put in the walk, in the fall, in the winter. The thing about it is sometimes we so want to plant that fall garden. We rushing to plant that fall garden, right? And what happened is we ain't realizing that we got to walk on our soil. We have to walk on our soil. So, yes, I know you want to plant your fall garden, but you have to remember, if you don't walk on your soil, the soil gonna be getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Then at what a point in time, it's not gonna be producing the way it should. It's not gonna be giving the plants what it needs. So, to me, I will build my soil every fall. I'm not gonna wait till the soil die and dry out to trying to bring it back. I'm gonna maintain my soil. Okay, let me see. Preparing for upcoming garden season is important because it's recession and it take time. That's why I start in the fall. That's exactly why I start in the fall, because it give me more time to play with. You know, it give you more time. So when you're in the fall, spring, all you're doing is planting. You hardly digging anything. You might be digging just holes, but the job is done prepping. All you're doing is planting. I've been checking, but okay. Yes. So it's all about prepping. It's important. Prepping your soil is very important. Getting it right is very important. The soil is the foundation. Like you building a house, the foundation got to be solid. Is the same thing with your soil. You have to get it right. And once you get it right, everything becomes easy. Everything becomes easy once you get it right. Okay. Yes, everything become right because, like for instance, right? Right now, I honestly don't have to add anything to my raised bed. I don't have to add at this point. This year, I don't have to do anything because I've been doing this for years. And I know the soil now, so I don't have to do it. But my thing is, I'm gonna do it as much as I can while I can. In case one day I can't, 1 year I can't do it, or 2 years I can't do it. It's still able to maintain the plan. So I'm doing it while I can. I will always maintain, because the soil, guys, the soil, very important. Yes, the soil is very important. And when you get rich soil, your garden show this green and beautiful color. You see, if you look, you see, you're looking in my background, you see these trees. You see these trees. These behind there is some big pine and maple tree. Big, huge. So all these leaves that you see from these trees that tumble down, all them leaves tumbling down every year. You understand? Could you imagine how rich this soil could be with all these leaves falling on the ground every year and rotting for years upon years upon years and keep rotting? Walk on your soil, guys. It's important. Walk on your soil. It's very important. I don't know, guys. Yes, I don't know, but I'm excited. I'm so excited. This is one of my grow light, this box. Well, I have this for a few years now and it works amazing. And how much did I pay for this? I pay like 30 something dollars for this grow light. But guess what? The amount of money I save from using this grow light, trust me, it worth it. Yeah. Hey, Jim Mama Grows, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes. Invest in a grow light and start to grow some, sowing your seed inside. It's going to save you a lot of money. Because I'm telling you right now, hey Rambo Green Hands, how you doing, man? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Oh, all right. Thank you, Jim Mama Grows. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Blessing. Blessing, everyone. Blessing. Yes, guys. Invest in a grow light. As a gardener and want to save money, invest in one of them. I'm telling you right now, I'm being honest with you, I don't spend no money in my garden like that. I really don't. For me to spend money in my garden is if I want some extra stuff, like some different plants. Other than that, not a dime, guys. Not a dime. Or if I do spend money, it's not going to be over $50. I'm telling you that. So sometimes, sometimes I don't understand, but everybody go food different. But from my experience and what I know, Once you do your thing the right way, is a lot of stuff you really do not need. I'm telling you. Was it you get plants matter from? Yeah, that's basically dreadlocks fairy. That's basically how I do my stuff. I get leaf, grass. Now I have my banana trees them as well. Now I have my banana tree them as well that I'm cutting. I have a lot of banana leaf right now because the fall has hit them. So what I'm do, I chopping them up and just throw them right around the root of the plant. So the leaf feed back the plant. Same thing we see in the bushes, like behind the bushes. The plants feed back themselves with their leaf. All that rotten become compost. I use the same method that goes on in the bushes in my garden. I use the same method. What I do, all the leaf, I take them up, chop them up, throw them in around the plants, and just let them grow. So the same method I see in the bush, same method I'm doing in my garden. Hey Lassus Johnny, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Hey Solomon Diva Home and Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on, guys? Yes, Rambo, chop and drop. It's amazing. If you guys have a garden and not doing that, I'm telling you, you guys missing out. You have a garden and not chopping and dropping and all these grass, you're not throwing back in your soil, you missing out. I'm telling you right now. You missing out. Because these things adds a lot of nutrition, minerals to your soil. And now what you do, it comes back and it feeds the plant with all the minerals, all the nutrition, all these things give to your plant. Just like in the jungle, in the bushes, nature. And that's basically the kind of garden I try to grow. I try to copy nature, the way how nature operates. I do the same. I operate like nature. The leaf that drop and fell on the ground, I use them in the soil. In the jungle, they drop and fell at the root of the tree and rotten, decay, become food for the plant. So it's very important using leaf, grass clippings, all these things. The thing about it, leaf take a little time to break down, but when it break down, it's magic. I'm telling you. I even put grass clippings around my plants. Yes, Dream Mama, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Grass clippings also easier to break down than the leaf itself. Grass clippings is awesome. Anything you listen to me. The weeds you pull up out of your garden, you should never throw them away. It's either you put them in a pile, or you put them around your fruit trees, or you put them around whatever vegetables you have there. You just throw them around it. It's gonna break down and feed the plant. Then you wouldn't have to be running to the store to buy compost every year. You rejuvenating your own soil. So now your soil start becoming better and better and better. Now you don't need to add nothing. All you add in is the leaf, the grass clippings, the weed you pull up, and you good. Hey, Urban Gardening and Chronicles, how you doing? Thank you for being here. It's a full circle. When we grow food, all the waste goes back to the soil and it feeds the soil to produce a great crop. Definitely. That's true. That is true, man. That's what I do. And it's one thing my father used to always tell me. He used to say, son, never eat all the food. Always put back to the soil. So every year, a lot of my food go back to the soil. Because all these things is what add nutrition, minerals, and all these things to your garden. So you wouldn't have to be running trying to look for get extra stuff to put in your soil. Because the thing about it, sometimes we have the things them right there and we ignore them. Right there, because sometimes we don't have the patience. Sometimes we don't have the patience. And because we don't have the patience, we believe going and get it somewhere else helping you. But sometimes it's really not. It's more destroying what you're trying to build than helping. Be patient and just do it the right way, and you're going to create a soil that you would not believe. I'm telling you guys. I had to switch the phone, rebooting laptop, moving slow. All right, Urban, all right. Thank you for being here. Yes, guys, so it's all about using what you have. It's all about using what you have. Sometimes you have it right there in your yard, but because you might hear someone say something about some other product and you want to try it. I'm not interested in no other product. I'm telling you the honest truth. Not interested. All I'm using, leaf, grass clipping, rotten tree trunk, the body that for the tree that breaks down, that's what I'm using. I'm not interested in anything. If I find bugs eating down like my cabbage, yes. If I find bugs that eat down my cabbage, what I'll do, I use some vinegar and water. I show a video the other day where I did plant, I had cabbage growing. And when I go in the garden, I find worm now start eating up the leaves. And oh my goodness, once worms start eating up your leaf, you have problem. I'm telling you. All right? You have problem. Sometimes you can't get, it's hard to get rid of them. And then I remember my grandmother used to use vinegar and water to spray her plants. And I grabbed 2 cups of vinegar with a gallon of water, shake it really well, throw it out in a spray bottle and spray them. The worms them disappear and I come and harvest some beautiful head of cabbage. So, it proved to me that vinegar and water helps in your garden. But one thing, you cannot throw too much vinegar. It will burn down your plant. And you cannot just spray vinegar on your plant. It will burn it down. The measurement I use, I'm not sure how it's going to work for you. But the measurement I used was 1 gallon with 2 cups. I'm not talking about a big coffee cups them. I'm talking about measuring cups. All right. The worms come and eat down your crop. Yeah, you're right, Oba. In days, listen, and you would not believe how these little things could eat down a crop that fast. You would not believe. But the vinegar really works for me. So, okay. Planta, maybe I mix mine too strong. Yes. If it burn, you definitely mix it too strong. Once it burn, and this is what I'm saying, you cannot put too much vinegar because it will burn down your plant. What I personally will recommend, I will try it on one plant just to see. You know, I would not go crazy spraying everything. I will do one plant just to see if it's gonna burn it. But the measurement I use is 2 measuring cup to a gallon, and it did wonders. It really did. Yeah, cause it's a form of acid. Yeah, it will burn down your plants. Yes, it will. Just got off the phone with Mama. We planning on prep the garden next week because I give her your tips. Thank you. You're welcome, Jedlocks Fairy. You're welcome. Rambo. They eat so quickly and you can't keep up. No, you can't keep up with them. No, you can't. Hey, Alton Scotty, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, once these worms start, I guarantee you they will eat down in a few days. You will not believe how these worms destroy your garden. In 3 days. 3 days. I'll say in 3 days you would not have anything. So if you decide to use vinegar, guys, please try it on one plant before you spray your whole garden, because if you do it too strong, it can destroy your garden. So try it on one, but it really works. Yeah, it works. All right, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. I would truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So vinegar and water really works for your garden. It helps. So it's something you can look into if you feel like. But like I will always say, make sure you try it on one plant before you spray all your plant, because it will burn down your plants then. And the next thing I've learned over the years, the more you grow your garden natural, you start seeing less bugs, less things eating your garden down. The more you do it natural, the less you start seeing bugs, unwanted bugs in your garden destroying your plant. And what I have learned, hey, Creative Girl Home said, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What I have learned over the years doing gardening is, a lot of times we introduce certain bugs to our garden by the things we add in our compost bin. I'm telling you that. Sometimes we introduce bugs, that unwanted bugs or insect parasite in our garden that we don't need in our garden. Sometimes these things come in your garden and start eating the root of your plant, and sometimes you believe, damn, like what's going on? Like my plant need fertilizer. And then some people tell you, oh, the soil need pH. Listen me, I'm hearing all kind of stuff what the soil need and the balance, and but I already know what balance out your soil. These same leaf, bush, rotten tree trunk, all these things, and the insect that dwells with them, that come from nature, will balance out your soil. So, a lot of times we add a lot of things to our garden that destroy our soil. Sometimes, this is why if I do not grow the food, I don't throw it in my compost bin. If I did not grow the fruits, I'm not throwing them in my compost bin. Once I ain't grow it, I'm not throwing it in my compost bin. Because we do introduce, you ever eaten a fruit and see a worm inside of it? Or whatever and see worm? You don't know what kind of worm that is. And then you decide, okay, let me throw it in my bin. You see what's going on there? Just so you introduce a parasite, a worm that you're not familiar with. But you put it in your compost bin now, that entering into your garden. AJ3GS Farm, how you doing? Thank you for being here, man. What's going on? Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you here. Thanks each and every one of you. We appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget, check out each other channel. If you like their content, just give this support. Alright? Yes, guys. So, when we're talking about, don't forget, guys, I'm not here to convince you to do the way I do it. I'm just sharing how I do it. And the way I do it, I get great results. So, I'm just sharing. So, I'm not here to convince you what you should do. I'm just sharing information that if you feel it's valuable to you, maybe you could try it. Alright, J3GS Farm. Alright. Yes, so sometimes we introduce a lot of bugs to our garden that we're not even familiar with. So if I ain't grow it, I'm not putting it in my compost bin. That's how I feel. Because guys, I take my garden serious. I take my food serious. When I plant, I want to harvest. So I'm not taking risks by taking certain things. You got to remember, sometimes food comes from different places, different countries, and come to you. You don't know what comes with them. You have no ideas what comes with them. So you get them, and what you do in your compost bin, and you guys know that when you add stuff in your compost bin, what happened? It create, then you start to see bacteria. You start to see living things coming out of it. So you guys know something can come from a different place and come to you, and you introduce it to your garden. So this is why I not using nothing I don't grow in my compost bin. Hey, Tanisha Cookie, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you here. Thank you for being here. Oh yes. Guys, we had an awesome night last night. We was playing music. Oh man, for hours we had a beautiful time last night. For about 3-4 hours just music. It was awesome. Yeah. Oh man, when you buy soil, they full of invasive bug, etc., etc., spoil up your bed. That's true. That is true, Urban. Honestly, it's a lot of things comes in these products. A lot of things comes in them, and that is why I don't use them. This is why I rather grab the leaf and the bush and do what I have to do than bringing in invasive things. Sometimes even weeds. Sometimes weeds that you don't even want come inside these things. I don't know if you ever use them and then you just see weeds growing out of them. So me personally, I'm not introducing anything to my garden. Not telling you not to, but I'm not doing it. Indeed. Yes, yes, Tanisha Cookie was there with us for hours last night, guys. We was playing some music, beautiful music, so mellow and calm, and it was nice. Like music, if meditation music, music if you wanna sleep and you can't sleep. That kind of music was beautiful. So I'm gonna be doing that every Saturday night from now on, like 11 o'clock. So if you cannot sleep, just tune in. That music gonna take you to sleep. Very calm, refreshing music. Yes, guys. So anyhow, as a gardener, whether you're doing container gardener or big garden, whatever you're doing, take it serious. Take it serious. It's your food that you're growing and your food that you got to eat. Take it serious. Be mindful of what you feed your plants with. Listen to me, guys. I understand not everybody able to get some leaf or able to get these things. So I understand you got to go to the store. I understand that. Don't get me wrong. But the people who could get the leaf, don't let it go away. Make use of that leaf. These leaves does make your garden so green and pretty. I'm telling you. Because the natural, green and pretty. Your plants them look healthy. That's what you're looking for in the first place. You're looking for healthy, beautiful plants. So what you do it natural and you're going to get these results. You will. For container gardeners, start prepping your container in the fall, in the winter. Start doing that. So when the spring comes, your soil prep already. So what you're doing, you're trying to plant now. Because your soil prep and it was breaking down over the winter. The soil do its work. You might believe, oh, it's too cold. No. Nature do its work. Whether in the winter, whether it's cold, whether it's hot. Just let nature do the work. You do what you got to do and let nature do the rest. Your soil is very important. Once you create that soil, everything is awesome. I'm telling you. It's beautiful. Does anyone have any question? If you have any question, you could type it in and I'll answer to the best of my ability. And I'm trying to find out, is anyone in here? We having a fall garden challenge where we're going to have a giveaway of the most beautiful garden, striving garden in the fall. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a giveaway for whoever come up with that beautiful herb garden. And that video, we're going to promote that video on our platform and just promote that video. Okay, so if you interested in join, I think we till the ending of December. So if you want to participate in this Herb Garden Challenge, all you got to do is press 1 and let me know. All right? Yes, guys. So, guys, this is my garden behind there in the background there. That's my garden. That's the bushes. You see, in the fall, after the fall, all these bushes going to be underground. All you're going to be seeing is the trees them. So all these bushes going to be underground, and all these bushes is what I'm using to make compost. I'm going to just scrape them, put them in a pile. I'm going to scrape, put in my raised bed, and just allow them to break down for themselves. And I'm telling you, you will be amazed. But guys, it takes patience. It takes patience. Have some patience and do your soil right. Wait, Fifi Johnny. Wait, it is spring herb garden? Yeah, it gotta be a spring. Because much people cannot plant right now. So most likely it's gonna be like a spring herb garden. What do you think? Because in the winter you can't do too much. So that's why I say maybe a spring garden might be better. Because that's the time when everybody coming out. So at a certain time, maybe June, by June, July, by June, everybody garden should already be going already. That makes sense? Yeah. Yes, guys. So take garden very serious, because, and if you have kids, try to teach them if you can. You know, some of these kids stubborn and they're not interested. But if you can, teach them, because it's gonna be beneficial to them and their family in the long run. It's gonna be a skill added to able to provide for their family. Yes, so, oh, I said fall. Oh, wow. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Because, I'm sorry. It gotta, because when I look at it, right? I look at it as not many herb. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you, Fifi Jordy, I appreciate that. Yes, it's a spring herb garden. Spring, not fall. Spring herb garden. We already have people participating already, and anyone want to join, they could join in. But it's gonna be exciting, because at the end of the day, you planting herb for yourself. Whatever herb you can find, whatever herb you want to plant, it ain't have to be special herb. Whatever herb, just make it look beautiful, striving, and yes, you could win a prize. Yes, guys, so I take gardening very serious, man. I really do. Okay. G3GS Farm. I just got a greenhouse in last week, and when I get it up, I'll start planting. Okay, that's awesome. All right. That's the thing about greenhouse. Greenhouse help help you to plant other things all year. So that's good you get in a greenhouse. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. I could imagine how you feel it. I mean, I could definitely imagine how you feeling because, man, you buy your greenhouse and just getting prep and ready to start planting. I imagine how you feel because I'm excited myself. I already start. I already start planting my little thing, trying out my pigeon peas, trying out my potato, them trying different ways how to start growing and I'm excited myself. I have different type of potato. I'm I already put in the soil already, just waiting to see how they go. The mood was showing me some potato that he have plant already growing. He have them in the soil and they already pushing out shoot. And we just in November. But the thing he say, what he doing, he's free. When they push the shoot them, he's freezing them so he can make soup. So I mean that's wonderful. So all these ways is I mean it's guys. Once you learn these skills, you can't go hungry. You're not supposed to go hungry. For real. Because if you could just put some potato, because I don't know guys, I don't know if everybody here eat potato leaf. But if you could put potato in the soil, indoors, right? Where they could get a little sun. And they push out leaf. And then you could use these leaf and cook. I mean, think about it. You could use them and make soup. So these things will be pushing food. Pushing food, pushing food. So you can cook. So once you have this skill, man, you could never go hungry. And this ain't no joke. Somebody give me, I don't know if anybody in here use microgreens, but somebody give me this, but I'm not really interested in it. So I don't know if anybody here use microgreens. And what they say once you plant them, in 5 days you could start eating from them. So that's what I'm saying. If you understand certain things, you can never go hungry. And we got to get to this time now where we learning these skills, because the honest truth is, all right, the mode say potato slip greens, exactly. The honest truth is, there going to be some serious time coming. If you can't leave your house, if there's a disaster, if no bus delivering, truck delivering food, but at the same time, you have these things producing food for you at the same time, you could survive. You could survive. So all these things is things we got to learn and try accomplish, because you don't want to have your kids and something happen, you can't go to the store and there's nothing to give them to eat. We don't want, we don't want that. Okay. Save it for the seed giveaway. Right. That makes sense. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna, right, for the seed giveaway, I'm gonna put this, I'm gonna involve this into the seed giveaway. Yes, so we got to try to figure out how we feed in our family and ourselves. We don't want to depend on anyone to get some food. We want to able, in case you can't go nowhere, you able to eat. You set up your home in a way that food always coming, food always growing. Because where the mood says a good idea, set the potato and while it growing the leaf, you picking them. And that greens, you could cook that. You see? Many ways, guys, we can eat. And even like lemon trees. I use the young lemon leaf and make tea. The young lemon leaf. So now, put it this way. You could be growing a lemon plant. And you have cold hardy one. You have them that can take the cold weather. You could grow a lemon plant, and guess what? You using the young leaf for tea. You see? Or even in the spring or the summer they growing, you just keep picking off young leaf and save them in a bag. Store them. So right there you prepping yourself. So if 2 hours a week come, you can't come outside to go anywhere to get anything. In your home, you have stuff that can take care of you until that time. And guys, I'm going to tell you this, for the people who have backyard and have winter, if it's me and you, not telling you you have to do it, but if it's me, what I'll do, I'll get me some nice big size box of styrofoam, a styrofoam box, a nice size styrofoam box, and I will dig a hole. Or you ain't got to dig the hole, but if like disaster come, you can't get electricity, you have food in your fridge and it's winter time, what you gonna do? Your food gonna spoil. So what you do? You store everything in the box, or you could have a cooler. You could use a cooler as well. Dig a hole, bury it, cover it back with some leaf and some grass, and put something over it, and you could even put some dirt on top of that. And that's a way how to store your food if your fridge go bad in the winter and your fridge loaded with food. You don't want your food to spoil, so you have to figure out, how am I going to save my food? So these are good ways you can save your food. Always have a nice size cooler, especially in the winter. I mean, in the summer is kind of different. But in the winter, you could definitely save your food in a cooler, buried, or in a styrofoam box, seal up. You can save food. We got to think about all these things, because survival, you just never know, man. Because you know, if your fridge go bad or there's no electricity, the food could go spoil. 1 to 3. So in the winter, I'm not talking about a hot summer. Talking about the winter. If your fridge go bad in the winter, there's ways you can still save your food. And in the summer as well. Like in the old times, right? In the old times, how people used to store their food, their meat. How people used to store their meat. There wasn't no refrigerator at them time. But what people used to do, they used to use salt. So salt is something you should have as well in case stuff like this thing happen. You know your fridge loaded with meat. Hot summer, and you don't have no electricity, you don't have no, or your fridge gone bad. Either one. No electricity and your fridge gone bad. What you can do, you can salt the meat. Put a lot of salt on that meat. And leave it in the sun. And that will help cure that meat. And prevent it from spoiling. So it's a lot of techniques we got to. This is what I'm saying. If we ain't be careful, what we learn will just go under the mat from our children and our children's children. The generation. What we learn will just, and it will not carry on. So this is why it's important, whether these kids want to listen yes or no, you tell them how it is. This is for real. Okay, Fifi. Ground is frozen in the winter, so there is no digging for me. We have coolers for food storage and backup, gas, and solar generator, and enough wood to burn for heat. All right, you see, you prepping, you being prepared in case, and that's awesome. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You know, you see through these woods, I just go and I just grab wood. I just grab wood and just store them, cover them up, store them in a dry area. You just never know. In case anything, one day, you can run to these wood. So it's not about scaring anybody, it's about prepping in certain ways that can benefit you in case anything happens. Hey Angela Garden Delights, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes. So it's wonderful growing your own food, able to store them, prepping yourself, getting yourself prepped in case anything happens. This is really important, guys. So don't fall short. You ain't got to store everything, you ain't got to go crazy, but just try to prepare yourself, especially you have kids. Yeah, try to prepare something and teach them. Teach them what you know. That one day if you're not around, they can survive. You know, a lot of times, a lot of these kids go out there with you know, not too many, not knowing about the life out there. A lot of kids. And out there will swallow them up. Will swallow them up like a shark. It's like a big shark out there just waiting. Just waiting to snatch them up. So we got to prep them. So our knowledge, our culture, we know, we got to pass it down to them that they could pass it down, because 20, 50 years from now, we might, what we know today, they might know something else. It makes more sense to be prepared than to be scared. Yes, don't be scared. You know, and a matter of fact, you don't want to be scared. Because being scared could make you get panic, start getting panic, and you know, and make you do things you're supposed to do. But if you be prepared, it ain't got to be crazy. Just few things. Just have something that in case something happen for a week, you could survive. 2 weeks, you could survive. Because we see what's happening today. There's a lot of things happening. Mankind, there's no love. I mean, you see what's people doing these days to people. And you ain't want your kids go out there meeting these meeting these people, man, that have no love, have no care for no one. You don't want your children go out there meeting out to these people and at the same time ain't have no knowledge about out there and how evil people could be at certain times. So prepare them that they know that they could go out there and survive for themselves and not depending on other people. So gardening is one thing. Prepping should be added as well. I never used to prep before. The most I used to do is like cut up food, cut up vegetables and put them in the fridge. But this year I did a lot of different prepping I never did before. I figure out, I see people doing videos how they prepping, and I try to prep too. So instead of you just have stuff freeze, you also have stuff like on the shelf where you could just store them on the shelf and ain't got to worry about the freezing, the defrost. You know, so you got to try save how food however you can. Especially when they have kids, man, you got to think, isn't because you know when they are kids, it ain't even about you anymore. When they have kids, it ain't about you anymore. It's about them now. So now you have to try and do things for them. So preparing them is something good to do. So look, we cook, we grow, we say we're growing our own food. We got to learn to prep our own food too. Put away some of them at least. Try to grow some food. Vegetables is wonderful. We need vegetables. Try to grow some food as well. Okay, Fifi Johnny, that's great plan. The times are changing and we need to get with the program and learn to prep in whatever way we can. Yes, definitely. Definitely. What the hell is this? Let me see. Damn, this app not allowing me to block this post. So what's going on here? Alright guys, give me a minute. Let me go and activate my robot. Oh, you block it. Thank you, thank you. Because it wasn't allowing me to block them. Thank you. Fifi Johnny, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Fifi Johnny. I appreciate that. They always come in here. I don't understand, the thing wasn't allowing me to block them. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. My goodness. Every time you're trying to have a good time. Well, okay. All right, guys. So we get them out of here. Wonderful. He back again. Fifi Johnny. Yes, David, I trying, but okay, let me see what's going on here. I don't know with this app, man. I'm trying to block him here, but it's not allowing me to block him. I don't know why David blocked. David, that's what is he I was talking to all the time. He is David is the one I was talking to when he telling me he cannot come in. I don't know. I gotta this app, man. Alright guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end this live and maybe I'm gonna come on the other one. I'm not gonna continue this because it's not allowing me to block this person. Alright? So I'm gonna end this live and I'm gonna come on StreamYard. This is a new app I'm trying, and